Hey there, my name is John Stevenson. Welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guys show. Today we're going to be talking about the best fixed annuity rates right now. Now, if you're looking for fixed index annuity rates, I have other videos for this. But today we'll be talking specifically about fixed annuities, like MYGAs, multi-year guaranteed annuities that pay you a fixed rate, very similar to a CD. They're very popular right now, and people are parking their money right now, and they're either stripping off the interest or they're letting them grow and compound. The other fixed annuity is a SPIA, a single premium immediate annuity, or a DIA, which is a deferred income annuity. Those are considered fixed annuities, and they give you guaranteed income for life, much like an income rider, which income riders typically pay more. But people will buy these SPIAs and DIAs for specific reasons, especially if they're looking for a period certain 20 or 30, or if they just don't want anything with fees, they can get something like that as well. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you exactly what is available right now. But if you want to know what's best for you, your age, your state, and whether you're taking income now or later, or if you're looking at MYGAs, then you need to go to my website, johnstevenson.com, and use my calculators. You got the MYGA calculator, you got the SPIA and the DIA calculators, okay? And that's what you're going to look at for fixed annuity rates, okay? And then if you want to, purchase an annuity and you want my help, then book a call. There's a link right there on my website, and I can help you. So otherwise, you can book a call right below this video as well, all right? So let me show you what's available. Okay, so we're going to look at just someone in Pennsylvania. They got $250,000, and we're looking at 2, 3, 4 years, all the way up to 10 years. Okay, let me just look at, and this is showing the top 3, by the way. And sometimes the top 3 might show, multiple products from the same company, but this gives you an idea. So top 10 years, yeah, you see Heartland's beating everyone out for that. It's like 6%, and they allow interest-only withdrawals. Pretty good. Okay, if you look at the 7 years, American Gulf's actually pretty good, 6.3. But they don't allow any withdrawals on that one. So if you want withdrawals allowed after the first year, they'll give you up to 10% of your total account value. And they'll do that and just give you a 6.15. Okay, so anyways, and if you want immediate withdrawals, then the best 7-year is a Heartland. Heartland National is almost 6%, and they give you interest only right from the beginning. So you might just want to say, hey, I want to strip off the interest. And if I got $1 million, I'm going to get, $60,000 a year, almost, right? So if you're looking at a 5-year, American Gulf is still, all 3 of them are showing you pretty decent rates. All right, so let me go here to the 5-year. Let's just show the top ones. Show all of them, by the way. So you got American Gulf, you got Heartland, so the top 3. You got Revel 1, they're pretty good. And you can see some of these allow 4 withdrawals and some of them don't, okay? Go down, Exonic, 5.65, Nighthead, 5.63, and so on. So again, I just tell you, depending on your state, go to my calculators, check out the MYGAs, and typically if you want the highest rate, it's either the 5, 7, or 10 year. That's usually the best option for growth. So that's what I would recommend. All right, so if you're looking for any rating, obviously in this, I can say A or higher. You can't do that on my calculators on my website. It'll just show you everything. So you'll just see a long list. Just go down and see which one you like and then reach out. So anyways, you'll notice here that if I did A rated only, I don't have as high of a payout, right? So I usually recommend, if you're looking for something fixed, just to park your money, rating to me, ratings are important for sure, but lifetime income, usually I like A's. But if it's just places to park your money, usually a B++ is fine. I even have some people to get a B. It just depends on your risk tolerance, okay? And you just got to decide that for yourself. But a lot of these companies are great, okay? They're just not as big as some of these A-rated carriers. So, and your money's not there forever. So that's the other thing you got to think about as well. So, all right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the SPIAs. All right, so single life. Let's just look at the one with no refund first. This is if you die in a year after taking income, they keep all the money, okay? Usually I don't recommend this, but let's just see what it looks like, okay? It's $250,000, 62 years old, taking income for life, and they keep the money if you die early. Let's see what the monthly payout. All right, so it's like $1,500. Equitrust the highest, followed by Penn Mutual and New York Life. Okay. All right. Now, so 1546, that's the highest one. Now, let's say I said cash refund. So if something happens to me, I get the money back, or my beneficiaries do. So 1546 was the highest one. 1455. So yeah, that's a haircut a little bit. So there you go. So you can get an extra $100. That's usually not the case. Usually when I look at these, it's like 10 or $20. So this is actually a pretty decent change here. So, all right, now I'm going to go back here and say, well, what's the best for a joint life and a cash refund? Okay. What's that? Well, it's definitely lower. Yeah. See, it's another $100 lower. But now it's guaranteed for both lives. That's nice, because if you use this for like 15, 20 years, you probably used up all your premium. And if you die, it's nice to have your spouse continue to receive that income, because they won't get any refund, nothing, if you die and the money is used up, right? So it's usually best if you're married to do a joint payout. So anyways, it just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just bridging an income gap, and you're like, well, I only want a certain, and I want it for 10 years. That's it. Okay, I want to use up that $250 over 10 years. What's the highest I can get? A certain period will pay out for 10 years, regardless of who it's to. You, your brother, your niece, doesn't matter. If you do that, there you go. It's $2,632 every month for 10 years for the extra trust. So you look at that, and what's the math on that? Well, 2,632 times 12 is 31,584 times 10 years, 315,840,000 minus 250,000 is the original investment. You got $65,840 in earnings during that time. There you go. That's how it works. So if you're looking for a fixed annuity, whether it be a MYGA or one of these that we're looking at here, the SPIAs and DIAs, and you know what? Before I go into my sales pitch, I didn't even show you the DIAs. Hold on now. Let me go here. I'll say 2034. All right, 2034. I'm going to go back to joint, just because most people, if they're married, will get that. Cash refund, go to their beneficiaries if they die. Okay. All right, so there you go. 2214 Global Atlantic Symetra. You'll notice New York Life is a lot of times in this mix. A lot of people will pick them because they're big and they're well known. So, and I work with them too. I work with all these companies. So, all right. So there you have it. Really, it just depends on your situation. That's why I just tell people, go to my website, fill out your information, and it'll email you the info, and you'll see it right there on my website immediately as well. I'm not going to email or spam you. I'm not going to. I don't want to waste my time or yours. It's really there provided as a tool to you. And if you feel that you can trust, then please reach out. I'd love to help you purchase an annuity. There is a link below this video. There's a link on my website, and I'll show you everything that's available, regardless of the commissions. Some of these pay high, some of these pay low, but really it's just whatever's best for you. Okay. I'm happy to help if that is what it turns out to be. So I appreciate you for watching. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment below if you got more questions. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.